Yo, Commander fans, welcome to another episode of Boys in Burgundy with your host. I'm sure you recognize this handsome face. That's right, it's your boy T May, and we also had the one and only OG Zeke is in the building. What's going on, Zeke?
What's going on? I just wanted to clarify the handsome face. So I was pointing when you said that towards you, and then back to me, the OG. So
All
yeah,
right,
okay.
that's what's up.
It won't be no confusion.
That's what's up, man.
What's
That's
up?
what's
What's
up.
up?
All right, man. Well, look, we're gonna get right into this. We ain't gonna fool around. Preseason game number 2. Washington Commanders versus the Detroit Lions. There's not a lot to take away from this game, but we're going to talk about it anyway. So, what are your major takeaways from this game, man? I mean, what do you think? Are we a Super Bowl team? We a playoff squad?
Look, I had the wow Super Bowl. Hell no.
Nah,
Oh no. Playoffs, that's a stretch, especially in this conference. NFC is
maybe,
tight.
maybe
Maybe.
we going to
Maybe.
run, maybe.
Maybe. But man, I'm I'm highly disappointed. I I
Yeah, I don't blame
just
you.
these dudes need to play. I'm tired of just one series because that's what happened last year. He threw one
Yeah,
pass last year. And then
yeah,
again, he's going to end up throwing one pass this year, Jaden
yeah,
Daniels.
yeah. He's
Because
done. He ain't
they're
playing
not
no more.
playing next week.
No, he
I'm
ain't
not
playing.
expecting them to play next week.
No, he ain't
So
playing next week.
to me, that was the full audition, So um
Yeah, supposed to
I don't
be.
know. I mean, what you got, man? Because right
Uh,
now, ooh, I gotta dig in
oh,
to find some stuff.
I'm disappointed, man. Okay, all right. To their defense, JD playing one series, the boy's running for his life. All right, he was about to get killed out there, so you had to pull him. You had to. You had no choice. You can't leave him out there because the first 3 plays, the dude was running for his life. All right, so offensive line, terrible. I'm gonna call it what it is. Terrible. I know, the big fella, Lermy Tunsil's not in there, and I don't think Cosby played. I think the center was the backup. Sure, they backup guys. I get it, but come on, man, y'all got to do better. They got to do. We talked about behind the scenes on both sides of the ball, the D line and offensive line. That's how you win games. And right now, we getting beat on both sides. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry,
Oh
ridiculous.
my god. Oh my god. I get it with Tunsil being out. I
Yeah,
get it with Cosme not playing. But the center position, I mean, just
mm,
there was just no plan at all. I did not like the plan from the very start. And it
nah,
is
me.
showing already, and we haven't even started. We ain't even kick off week 1 yet.
You ain't got the week
We
one
are in
struggle.
trouble at center.
Yeah, we
We
in
are
trouble.
in trouble. We look bad. They were
Mm-hmm.
just the pressure just straight up the middle the entire game, no matter who was in there.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I'm really not even Chris Paul at guard. I mean, I
Mm,
tried not to highlight him last week, but he ain't showed nothing to me. Even this week,
nah.
even the few downs, I mean, a little bit of time he was in.
Ugh.
I can't get around these dudes not out there in live
Yeah.
fire trying to enhance and improve on their game. It's just it's they look bad, man. I get pulling JD5 out because they were gonna get him killed. In the
Yeah,
one
he was.
sack,
Yeah.
the dude pulled up. He
Yeah, he
could have
did.
slammed him. He could have
Yeah,
smashed him. He could have did
he
anything
coulda.
he wanted to do. He
Right.
pulled up. He pulled
Yeah,
up
he
like it
did.
was with the NFC, the Pro Bowl. You know how they
Mhm.
don't be doing nothing but touch and all this stuff. He pulled it like
Right.
Pro Bowl. Just got him, wrapped him, said, okay, you gonna call the play? You know, I didn't want to hurt him. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Right
Yeah.
tackle. I'm not saying that anybody.
Ugh, yeah, it's hard to find some good in that offensive line, man. I mean, they got a bunch of pressures on us, 11 quarterback pressures, 5 sacks. Everybody was kinda hyped last week, but at the same time, that was the Dolphins, man.
That's
Dolphins
Miami
stink.
Dolphins. That's
Miami
Miami
Dolphins. You
Dolphins.
go up against a this Detroit Lions. This is a entirely different ball game here, man. Them dudes, their backups can be as starters on a lot of different squads. So This is a totally different ball game, man. And this right here showed what we can do. Now, if if the line was holding up, if the line was blocking for that boy, then I would say, yeah, you bring him back out there for one or two more series. You have
Right.
to let
Right.
him get some reps. But just the fact that it was a jailbreak, man. They was just dominating the line of scrimmage. They was pressuring the guy. They couldn't do anything. It was senseless to have him out there because he would have got hurt. And I mean, the foresight is week one is going to be the same result unless these guys tighten up on that offensive line. They got to tighten that up. You don't have a choice.
I don't I don't I don't know. That's that's a huge like if. I don't know
Yeah.
how they what they're gonna get from now to the start of the season, how much they're gonna really progress.
Uh,
You know,
and
where it's
we
no
got the Eagles.
continuity there because
We got
then
the
we just
Eagles,
lost.
man.
Right, we
Ooh,
just lost left tackle. A few weeks ago, well, a week or so ago, and then the center in and out, in and out.
yeah,
And you
yeah. I don't
called it.
expect that guy to play at all.
You know, Allegretti, you called it. I don't see this dude playing 17 games, and he
He
can't
ain't.
even. He ain't
He
even
ain't.
ready to play week one. He come out
He
one practice and go right
yeah.
back out, and we don't even know what's the clue. And then, you know, dude, only we can't even really see what the offense look like. I
I have
mean,
no
you're not
idea.
going to show everything, but we can't even get the bases done. I
Mhm.
see they being basic. With the
Right.
running, they running the ball a lot. They running the ball out of pro sets, and I
Right.
think that's just trying to be vanilla. But we
Yeah.
can't see nothing, man. We can't see anything, nothing.
Right. Right.
So I don't know, man. Teammate, this look crazy.
Hey,
Woo.
What's up with Bill? Is Bill all right, or they just holding him out?
I haven't heard anything.
Is he injured, or what's
I
the
haven't
deal with
heard
him?
anything.
I think he is practicing.
Yeah, they say he practicing. Because I'm a huge fantasy football. So,
Right. Right.
the scoops going around, that they hearing he's practicing. They hearing that he's actually showing a lot of, in the process and blocking and catching out of the backfield. So he's actually shooting up some of these fantasy boards, man, because they saying, wait,
Okay.
man, this dude can show that he can catch the ball. He's gonna be he's a double threat,
Yeah,
you
he's a
know.
problem.
So, but why they don't have him in games? I guess they just wait to see, with him. But he can't run
Alright,
behind that offensive line. So it's like,
man. Yeah, that's true.
I, I mean, like, what are they gonna do? I I am a little concerned, man. I'm truly concerned. We cannot
I
see what the offense
mean,
gonna do.
as you should be. You should be concerned because I mean, right now, the offensive line. I mean, last year the offensive line was decent. Tunsil and the rookie, they was good at tackles, man. But with Tunsil being out, and then you basically relying on Brandon Coleman at left tackle, which I still think he can get that done. I got faith in him. The right tackle, I'm not quite sure yet because we haven't seen enough. We don't know if he's developed more over the all season. Now, he was hanging with Tunsil tight in the all season. He went and
Right.
stayed at his house, working on his conditioning, eating habits, weightlifting, and all that kind of stuff. We don't know if that's going to pay off. We'll see. But the interior, if Chris Paul, maybe last year he was a 1 year wonder. Maybe this year he might take a step back. With him, you gonna put Good Jones out there? I guess Good Jones, Chris Paul, and who's the other guard? The lumberjack. So I'm cool with my man Cos. Cosme is going to be a beast no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
blitzing, you're gonna blitz on Chris Paul's side,
Right.
right? Chris Paul's
Right.
side,
Right.
Good Jones, and then Brandon Coleman.
Right.
He's coming from the left side.
Right. And
That's that's where the he's coming.
right. And they can't help themselves right now. Brandon
No,
Coleman, I'm hearing he's been looking pretty solid. Couldn't really get a good look because they didn't even think about anything. Detroit, they just came right up the middle. They
right.
just came right up the middle. Their tackles just pushed us off the ball and just shot up the gaps and just it was just crazy jailbreak. And then
All
after
day.
that,
All
everybody
day.
spazzing out trying to help out, and then it just rolled down here. Dominoes just kept falling.
Mm.
So I, that plan, not finding a center, not
Yeah.
finding a center, not just making any effort to come in and bring a solid competitor to go against Allegretti and be ready to take the job if necessary. That that in year 3, and your
Mm.
quarterback is literally on a rookie deal.
Come on,
You
man.
got money, man. What's
That was
going
dumb.
on?
That was dumb.
You got money.
It was just ridiculous, man. I mean, the whole you could be honest. All right, maybe I don't. I still don't know why they cut him. They still haven't said inconsistency. Maybe I don't know, but then you're gonna put all your eggs in Allegretti's basket, and he couldn't even stay healthy at a guard. What 2 3 years ago? I mean, come on, man, that was just ridiculous. If you're gonna let Biotis go, they should have had a solid plan to bring in a guy to pretty much take over that spot and elevate that spot, take it to the next level. To me, it's a step backwards. You took a step back,
Yeah.
and it's going to show. It's showing already. And the boy Allegretti, we be lucky we get 8 games out of him this season, man. So maybe the
Right.
rookie, maybe he'll step up, maybe. But
Oh,
going against the Eagles and teams like that, you putting the rookie out, they're gonna eat him alive, man. They gonna take his lunch money every game.
Julian Good Jones,
It's
backup
embarrassing,
is embarrassing. They need
man.
to
It's
go right
embarrassing.
ahead and just see what the rookie can do. I mean, they had the rookie playing right guard for Cosme yesterday
Okay,
for a
all
moment,
right,
right? So, I don't even think and worry about that. I think they were just trying to get him out there,
right.
um,
See what he
just
can
to
do.
see
Get
what
him
he can
some reps.
do, give him some
Yeah,
reps, but give him his natural reps. Let's see
right.
what he can do as center. So, whatever happened this week coming in, was Baltimore this week. They got the
Yeah,
got the inter squad, scrimmages, practice
scrimmages.
this week.
Right, right.
Just got to think that last year Baltimore pulled out, so we might
Yeah,
not even get that work,
right,
and we
right.
need that work. They
Oh
need
yeah, we
that
need
work.
it. We need it
So
big time.
hopefully Baltimore don't pull out. That was under Harbaugh. He gone. Maybe the new coach is not going to pull back on it.
Mhm.
But last year they pulled out and they didn't get that workout in before the
Right.
game. So hopefully this will stay on pace and they can get it. And right now, put the rookie in there.
Yeah,
Let
might
him
as well.
let him let him take his lumps right now.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
Because he gonna end up playing. He's
right.
gonna get some. He's gonna get significant time this season, especially
Exactly.
with Allegretti out there. He ain't
Yeah.
gonna last.
And Chris
So
Paul,
yeah,
step it up, bro.
yeah, you better step it up, man.
Step it up.
Gonna get the
Step it
franchise
up.
killed, and that's not cool. It's not cool at all, man. So all right, so let's switch gears a little bit, man. Let's talk about my man Sonny Styles, man. The fans are on him.
Mm.
They on him. Call him a bust. Should have drafted a linebacker with the number 7 pick. That's always a waste of a pick. A middle linebacker. You never do it. It's against the rules of draft 101. What do you got to say to these guys, man? These idiots. What do you got to say to these guys, man?
Um, they they need to slow down, man.
Just
You know,
chill.
just chill. It's no, you know, the draft philosophy and the real rules of whatever there is. There's no rules in drafting.
No, I
You
mean,
take the best player available
right,
on the board,
right.
position, whatever, and if it's a position of need,
Oh man,
you
you got to be
definitely
all
go.
over it. You got to be
Right. You
all
go
over
all
it.
over it. And Sonny Styles is the best player on the board.
Right.
Hands down. You gonna pass because he's a middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker. Oh, we
You
can't
know,
do that. He's a middle linebacker. You got to pass on him.
that's ridiculous. That's
Come on, man.
ridiculous.
Stop it.
We get a few plays and you already want to trash the dude.
Right.
These dudes play too much Madden. You know,
Right.
they think they
Yeah.
throw the Madden on and then it works in Madden week one. First game and they're okay. Because they just started adjustments so everything will work. It don't work
Right.
that way in the NFL. It
Nah.
don't. You got to get reps. You got to see how it play out, and you got to play with the dudes that's gonna be in front of you playing.
Right.
He ain't seen no snaps out of any of his interior linemen in front of him that's supposed to start with him on week one.
Right.
Not one.
Right.
Not one. All his plays are being made at 3 and 4 yards, past the line of scrimmage towards him. They are not
Mhm.
getting any pressure. They're not collapsing the pocket. They doing nothing in front of him, you know.
Right.
So that's ridiculous to call that out. He had a green dot on too. So
Yeah, he was calling the defense. He
yeah.
was calling
So
the
think
defense,
about
man.
all that where he was doing that and everybody was in position. And generally, outside of the running up the middle, they play solid on the defense. Outside
Right.
of the one breakdown for the long, Josh Dobbs, off, off the edge run that he pulled, that was
And
just a
that
busted.
was shit, that was on the other rookie,
Right.
Joshua Joseph.
Joshua
He bit on
Joseph,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
He bit, and my
He bet
man
on the
took off.
fake. Yeah. Yeah. He's supposed to
He
have
took off.
his
He
assignment
learned.
was the quarterback, but
Right.
he fell in, was over aggressive, stay with the
Mhm.
quarterback. But
Right.
outside of that, you cannot judge this man off of what they've been showing defensively when their starters are not in the lineup.
Right.
Not at all. He's
Right.
playing behind a couple of guys that might not even be on his team. And
Yeah.
they're playing against starting first team offensive lines and things like that. And
Mhm.
we already been run him out the town. That's just DC.
That's DC.
DC fandom. Yeah.
And the sad part about it is most of these dudes online talking trash about Sonny, man. These are probably the same guys who was beating the drum to get him
To
here,
draft him. To draft him.
right? Everybody wanted him. Everybody wanted him. And now after what? How many snaps he had last week? I think he had 11 or something, and
Something like
then
that.
a
It
few
had to
this
be, yeah, I
time.
think it was wasn't even this. I think it was less than that this week. I didn't
Yeah, less
start
than
and
that this
count it.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I,
now after what 15 snaps in preseason, you want to get him out of town. Come on, man. Y'all need to
let,
chill, man.
let me throw this at you, teammate. You remember? I know wasn't a huge fan of this dude, but this dude Hall of Fame. He's literally one of the goats inside. Ray Lewis up in Baltimore.
Yeah, yeah, I don't
You
like
remember a
that
few
dude.
years Ray struggled
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
didn't have a tackle
right.
in front of him. He
Mhm.
went to the front office and told them, "Look, I'm doing all I can, but I need somebody to pick these dudes off of me so I can go down here and roam and do what I
Right,
do." And
right.
what did they do? They adjusted, picked up a tackle, and the dude
Mhm.
finished strong.
Yeah,
He finished
Hall of Famer,
strong, Hall of
Super Bowl
Famer.
champion.
It's the same way. So if you sit here charting what he's doing and not looking at what the guys are doing in front of him, then you
Right,
don't know football. So stop
right,
tripping.
right.
You don't know football. I'm a casual, and I know way more and better than that to sit here and just watch
Come
Sonny
on, man.
Styles and then say he garbage and not looking at the guys playing in front of him. That's just
These
silly.
dudes are wild, man. These dudes are crazy.
That's just silly. It's just
I ain't
silly.
gonna
So
lie, man. These dudes are crazy, man. So I don't know, man. I think Sonny gonna be okay. Eh, the game yesterday wasn't a lot that you can look at and be like,
mm,
but it was some stuff that was going on that was pretty decent, man. The backup quarterback, AK, man. I think he is going to be something to reckon with, man. I even think at some point you could even let my man, the Mariota man, leave. You could let him go, let
right.
AK be the number two. I think he's that strong of a quarterback, man, which is that's what you want. Like, you don't want to keep paying Marcus Mariota this crazy amount of money. You can let this guy be the backup, man, if something happens to JD. The defense, I can see what they're trying to do. I see what the
Yeah.
defense is trying to do, and you can see moments that they do flash. Now, they do have some breakdowns, and most of the time that's because it was backups in there, the
Right.
rookies and people
Right.
like that. The pass rush is kind of non-existent, but Owe is out. Chasem is out. Luvu ain't play much. So you're not gonna get no pass rush, right? Defensive tackles, they're backups. Is Payne and Kinlaw gonna be any better? I mean, we hope so. That's what we're hoping. But these other guys, Ricky Barber, and I like Ricky Barber, man. I think he
Yeah.
should make the
Yeah.
squad, man. He actually
Yeah.
balling out the last couple of games, man. For
Yeah.
being
Two
an
games in a
undrafted
row.
guy, two
Yeah.
games in a row.
Yeah.
And then the guy they brought in was the guy Hurts or whatever.
Yeah.
He was
Maurice,
actually
something like that. Yeah.
Maurice.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was good. He was decent. He was big number 77. I thought it was an offensive lineman who got confused and went out there was and playing on defensive side.
Big
But
Daryl Grant wore 77.
you
Yeah.
you can't help but to see that big number 77 out there making plays and making some noise.
Right.
It was some positives. Quan
Yeah.
Martin,
Oh,
positives,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right? But it was a lot of negatives. It was a lot of negatives out there too, man. So
Right.
I don't know what to expect by week one. I don't know.
It you can't really gauge. That's what the rough part is to me you're upset by how they playing, but yet you don't see the full package together. And that definitely is making it hard to really judge. You
Right.
know, the everything interior line. and offensive interior line. That's what wins football games. That's what wins
Yeah, that's where it
championships.
starts. Yeah,
That's
that's
where it
where it all starts.
starts. And if right now is this is what it's going to be, then it's going to be a long season. But we really, it's hard to say because you ain't seen none of the starters in there for a ample amount of time. Not
Yeah,
at all. Not at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
So yeah,
I'm a little
it's
nervous, man. I'm a little
yeah,
nervous.
I am because you figure by this time, week 2 in preseason, you got one more game that they're gonna rush in late this week coming
Friday.
Friday,
Yeah,
right? And that's it. And
yeah.
everybody done.
Friday
Then
game.
they got like
Everybody
2 weeks off. They got to cut down
we
to
saw.
53,
Yeah.
and there you go. You got 2 weeks to get ready.
Mhm.
And I'm hearing a lot about what's happening in practice, but I, I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
what's
hearing
happening,
practice been
man.
good. Practice has been
Yeah,
decent, man. Guys are really, they balling out. The offense, Terry, all these guys, man. Is it going to translate?
right.
I don't
I
know.
mean, they dressed out. I was like, that's
Yeah,
what I was excited about. Everybody was dressed out. You
yeah.
know, what stuff on?
I
Didn't he
mean,
have number 3 on or something like that?
yeah,
Or
he
what
was
this?
out
Yeah,
there. He was playing number 3 this time. I'm not sure
yeah.
what he doing with these numbers, man. 18 and 3, and he's all over the place. But I guess he waiting on the final cut downs to
Grab
pick a
something.
number. But I
Yeah,
mean, who wears 8? I guess Marcus Mariota, right? He was 8 last year
yeah,
for
not, yeah,
with
yeah,
New England. So you
yeah.
can get the number from Mariota, man. You give him 18, and you take number 8, and let's stop playing around this
Right,
number.
right. Look, I don't know about that number thing. It's just it's just something to talk about. That's all.
It's
But
something to talk about,
yeah,
man.
yeah. But I mean the thing was they dressed out. I was like, okay, we might get a little bit of work. And
Yeah,
then they didn't
yeah.
even, you know,
That's what I was hoping. Terry
yeah,
ain't getting that one look, but he ain't had
yeah.
time. He ain't had
He
time. Diggs,
couldn't.
no looks. I think
Right.
Chig got a look, but that was from the backups.
That was from the backup.
Chig, yeah,
Yeah.
that's on the
Nice
backup.
catch,
So
right down the middle of the field, right down the seam where you expecting for him. You know,
right.
it was, solid catch. Someone was saying when they was charting that play with JDD got sacked that Traylon Burks was open.
Okay.
He was open.
Okay.
He was open
All right.
about 12, 16 yards up the field, coming in a
Okay.
crossing pattern.
Right.
And if JD could have stepped up and made that throw,
He would have hit
mi-
him.
he would have
He
hit
would have
him
hit him.
probably.
Yeah.
It might have been bigger. It was 12 to 16 yards upfield. So, and he
Mhm.
was open. So how much
Right.
bigger would have turned? So
Right.
that, like I said, we can't see anything until these lines come together.
Right.
Both
Right.
sides. Both sides.
Right. There's some other stuff I'm concerned about too, man. And this was from last season, and this is a kind of a Dan Quinn type thing with his teams that he coached. The
Mhm.
penalties. We
Yeah,
always
yeah.
get a lot of penalties, man, and I'm not sure if they're just not disciplined football. I'm not sure why Dan Quinn squads are always heavy in penalties, but in yesterday's game, 11 for 84, man. That's unacceptable. You gotta clean that up, man. And then the pre-snap penalties, you can't have that stuff, man. It's just lack of concentration. I'm not sure, some coaches, man, you get these kind of penalties, you're gonna pay the price for it, right? Is actions towards these penalties. I don't think they're doing that here. You get the penalties, all right, let's just run it back. Let's just run it over. No, you got to punish these dudes, man. It's the only way to stop it. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah. The pre-snap penalties, that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I get the ones on defense when they're just a little over aggressive. They just gotta be smart about it. You
Right,
can't be on 3rd and 1 and jump off sides. Automatic first down. You
right,
can't be 3rd and long and then get a pass interference call like they did.
right, right.
Whether it was touchy or not, you just can't get that call. The ball
No,
wasn't even catchable.
no,
You get a
no.
pass interference
Yeah,
call.
yeah, I get
You
it. I
gotta be
get it.
smarter than that.
Mhm.
So that is an issue
That's
because
an
those
issue. It
extend
was an issue last
plays,
year.
right, keep you on the field longer on the defensive side of the ball, put you in field goal range, might turn a field goal into a touchdown
Yeah,
when things like that. And then the killing drives on 3rd and short, and you get a false start. Now it's 3rd and medium, and you can't get the first down. Yeah, those are concern. That is a massive concern. That's got
yeah.
to be fixed, man.
You gotta
That's got to
fix
change.
that stuff, man. Last year was the same thing, and this year, same thing. This is this Dan Quinn. You got those militant type head coaches like back in the day, but I don't know if that kind of stuff flies nowadays. Where if a guy uh do something wrong in practice, everybody run 5, 10 laps. You know what I'm saying? that kind of stuff, I guess, is gone. So now, I guess training camp is more of a vacation style, you
It's more
know,
a
training
get
camps.
together. Everybody
Yeah, it's
get
get
there, hang
together.
out after
Yeah.
practice. Y'all go get some pizza or something like that. I guess back in the day,
Yeah.
man, when they run practices and stuff, if they run a play and say everything executed and the receiver drops the ball,
Right.
they running that play over and they're gonna
Gonna
run
run
it
it over.
again until it's
Right.
precise, until it's
Yeah.
exactly as it should be done.
Yeah.
Here they probably run it, drop the ball. Okay, go to the next play.
Go to the next
Eh,
play.
right. That's
Somebody jump all sides. All
jump
right,
off
let's just
sides.
reline up. Let's
And they
go
in
again.
practice, so guess what? They keep the play going,
Right.
because
Right.
this is something else. I've been hearing, in the same line. Um, Plays that they overextending plays like when JD5 look like it's
Mhm.
gonna be a sack, and they
Mhm.
keep the play going. He steps
Right.
up, he make a pretty throw. But
Mhm.
somebody sit back and say, that was a sack.
In reality, in the
In
real game,
reality, or it would
that'd
at
have been a
least
sack.
disrupted the play.
Right.
If he'd have broken the sack, or he would have rolled out or something, it would have
Yeah.
disrupted the play. That's the point.
Yeah, you gotta
And
blow that stuff dead in
you gotta
training
you
camp,
gotta
man. You have
fix
to
that
blow it
stuff.
dead.
Right.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
hearing
fix
it a
that
lot.
stuff.
I'm hearing a lot. So
You have to fix it, man. So I don't know, man. Like I said, man, it wasn't a lot to take away from this game, but uh the quarterback, my man, AK was decent. Um, the running game was non-existent. We won against the Dolphins, man. The running game was fire. This week, I don't know, it's trash. It's
well, Fat Man got
trash.
about 10 carries.
10
Couldn't
carries,
really
30 yards, man. Could do
right.
nothing.
Early the first drive, he had a couple of had a nice like 7 yard, burst or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Robert Henry. Oof.
The people's running back, man. He was
Yeah.
last week. That was the guy, man. This week, four
Yeah.
for -3,
And he fumbled too.
and he fumbled. He had a
Yeah.
fumble.
He had a fumble.
So
so,
I mean, I
look,
don't know, man.
that's the hardest thing for me in preseason. Can't put a lot of stock on dudes that's just out there looking good. It ain't even gonna make the team.
Right.
I,
Yeah.
I need to see my starters. I need to see the key backups. The
Yeah.
nickel backs on when it's third and long. And they got
Mhm.
extra D backs on the field. When the offense is on third and long and seeing your top 3 or 4 receivers out there going against, I need to see more of that. And I guess they keep saying, they showing it in practice, but you going against the same team
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
day after
Yeah.
day after day. That
Yeah.
preseason is to give you a look, of
Right.
right, of just a total different look. And
Yeah.
they're not taking advantage of that.
They're
They
not taking
not.
advantage of it at all.
Uh-uh.
At all. Defensively, man, I mean, it gave us some glimpses of what the defense can be. And I think the defense is gonna be all right. I really do. Like you said before, it wasn't a lot of the starters out there. So, and even the secondary is still up and down. Nick Cross played with one series, so we still haven't seen him in true action. Quan Martin, he's trying to get back in our starting lineup. Right now, they got Revo ahead of him, so I don't know how that's gonna shake out. The linebackers, Leo Chanel actually looked better
Yeah. Yeah.
yesterday than the first game. He looked totally lost, but he looked better. Um, Other than that, did you see anybody on defense that stood out? I mean, there wasn't a
Oh,
lot going
sure.
on.
Um,
Not
well,
at all. I
first of
mean,
all, I'll say overall there is something in place because they only
right.
gave up
You
17
can see the
points.
scheme. You can see the
Right.
scheme.
You can see the
Yeah.
scheme. You could see where if everybody in place, how it could, be very effective. They got like 4 sacks.
Mhm.
So just imagine if that's Owe and guys like that
Chasing.
out there
Yeah,
chasing,
yeah.
out there going at it. Now Sonny being released and saying go get him. You
Right.
know that I could see something with the defense. I truly
Yeah.
can. I can't see nothing on the offense, but I can see something with the defense. No
Right.
question. And the few things like you said, you pointed out Quan. Quan is to me battle back. I don't know what he's doing in practice for sure, but he's battled
Making
back and shown that he
trying,
can
man.
make. He's making plays. He's
Yeah.
making plays in live fire. That matters.
Right.
Quan been solid. I think the linebacker play just across the board has been solid. You
Right.
know, you said about
Right.
Leo. Leo played well yesterday.
Yeah.
He
He
played
played better.
well. The week before, he was just a little over aggressive and over pursuing, or running
Right.
by holes, then getting blocked out of it. You know,
Mhm.
Yesterday he was filling the lanes again. Defensive tackles up front, letting guys get 3 and 4 years up the field.
Right.
Running backs 3 or 4 yards upfield, and then he's making a
Right.
tackle right there. Imagine they getting some pressure, and he's making these tackles at the line of scrimmage,
Right.
1 yard, 2 yard gain, something like that. Leo looks
Yeah.
solid. He looks solid.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really judge them, but at least he did settle down,
He did
and
settle
he
down. Yeah.
looked more effective. Quan
Mhm.
definitely. There was a Will Harris sighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will had
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 tackles.
Yeah.
He was running around. You really They didn't throw the ball well against us because we was getting pressure. So our linebackers are solid, man. We got edge. We got that covered. We, you know, your
Yeah.
boy Robertson, first drive
Yeah.
off the
Yeah.
blitz,
Yeah.
came up,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
smacked the dude, knocked the ball loose,
That's what we gonna be
touchdown.
seeing. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
Durante Jones, Brian
right.
Flores scheme
There,
right there.
you see it. There is a very good influence of it. So I didn't see him being frustrated even when the few plays broke down, like
Nah,
the
again, nah.
touchdown run and stuff like that. I think he really said, okay,
We'll
we
clean
got
it up.
we clean it up. I feel like I got it. Got it going. I got it going. And everybody comes in and play all the way to the very end. So
Mhm.
I'm a defense, I'm not quite as concerned. I'm not actually I don't even have any real concern other than I really need to see my tackles, step
Mhm.
in. What's Payne gonna do? You know.
Mm.
So, Johnny
Yeah.
Newton gone now. So, you know,
Somebody gotta step up.
somebody got to step up.
Hurts
Somebody
or
got to step
Barber,
up.
man. They gonna have to step it up, man. One of those
Yeah,
2
they
guys.
might be making this team from what they total ain't been able to play. So I hope, they might be making this team. You
Right.
know.
So, alright, they got my man Revo penciled in at the starting free safety. You think that's just something they doing just to get these guys motivated, or you think they're gonna really trot that guy out there week 1 against the Eagles at free safety? The guy, I don't think he can cover. He's more of a box safety. Do you see them actually going through with this, or is just something they try to put out there to get Quan Martin and Will Harris motivated?
He's going through with this. Wow.
Are they
Yeah,
really gonna do
man.
this?
Are they gonna really do this? That we not gonna know till week 1. All I can say,
Yeah,
because I mean, I haven't seen them play. They literally been letting Quan play, but then what's happening at practice, I don't know. Maybe he's getting the runs at practice, and then
I
game
think
time.
he getting around.
I,
Yeah,
I feel like the philosophy, what I'm seeing right now in preseason, is just we just want to see what certain guys can do in live fire. We're not worried about our main guys, you
right.
know. So I feel like Quan has earned it back. I Are they really gonna do that? I'm concerned about that. I don't care what system he's played in. He has not shown that he can play deep safety.
No, not deep.
Nope.
This is insane. I don't know what
Even cover two.
they
He got
doing.
half a field. He has not
Mhm.
shown me that he can play
You don't have the
half a
speed
field.
for it.
Right. He don't
No.
have the speed.
Mm.
He just don't he can't do it. I've seen
No,
plays from some stuff last year and watching him and the other guy, Percy Butler, back there trying to play deep, and we just get
no.
beat over the top. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
No.
don't, unless they gonna run some type of scheme that we just don't know. Maybe they're gonna try to figure out a way to utilize him, but deep cover, a deep safety, man. I don't see him having that closing speed. I don't see him being able to cover anybody. He can't. To me, he's a box guy. Just against the run, he's actually pretty good at that. I give him his props. But
What I said
coverage,
before.
and I don't see it.
I said before, I don't think the starting free safety is on this team right now.
Yeah, that could be that. You could have a point there.
I
You
really
could have
don't.
a point there.
I really don't. If it's Quan or somebody getting cut that
Right.
they're gonna go after, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they wanted to see what they had within, and they
Right.
kept the money. They made their moves, and they stood on it. And right out the bat, they said, "Okay, They brought in Stephon Diggs. We cannot have our JD5 standing out here with no weapons. So they went and got Diggs, adding some
It
kind
was a
of
good move.
support in there.
Yeah, it was a good move.
I think center, I think free safety,
Mhm.
maybe more depth at corner. Those
Yeah,
guys ain't on this team yet. They're
right,
not.
right. Hopefully somebody will get cut, and hopefully, we can swoop in there and grab somebody, especially a center. We can grab a center, free safety. That'd be great. That'll definitely help the squad out. Um, Offensive side of the ball again, man. When you think about my man Jaden Bradley, man, the undrafted guy from UNLV, man, I'm loving this guy so far, man. The big body guy, 6'4", going on making those one-handed catches, man. I hope this guy can make the squad, man. I love these stories like this. These guys that come out of nowhere and end up making it. But we had that last year too. It was another
Right.
guy that was that
Right.
was in training camp and preseason. He was balling
Mhm.
out. Then the regular season hit, or that dude he threw up all over himself, man. So maybe this guy Jaden Bradley could be different. I hope he make the squad. What you think about my man Jaden Bradley?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think he is really, and then this catch yesterday, the
Yeah,
one hander,
yeah,
he's a dog. He can
yeah,
play. He can play.
yeah,
He's there should be three guys that got some deep concern. Brown, what's
yeah.
your boy?
Oh yeah, Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Luke.
and Luke McCaffrey.
Luke?
Them three need to be have some concerns.
What did Luke do yesterday, man? Did he do anything yesterday? No, the first game
Did he
he
really?
was he was 0 for 0.
Oh,
What did
I
he do
think he did
yesterday,
make a.
man?
Did he get a catch?
Let me see. Luke McCaffrey.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
1
I don't
catch,
know.
6
Yeah, I think he
yards,
got a catch.
man.
Yeah.
1 catch for 6 yards. He's the people wide receiver, man. They love Luke. I love him too. But
You see the people riding Sonny out of town already. So
yeah, but they ain't been on Luke's ass yet. I mean, when they gonna
the
get
ones
on
that
Luke's
they
ass?
should be riding out of town, they don't ride out of town.
Yeah,
And
they
then
making
then
excuses
the
for
ones
Luke.
right, then the ones that should be staying, they want to push out of town. So
Yeah, they making excuses for this
yeah,
boy, man.
it's too confusing sometimes because Luke ain't show me nothing. And
Well, I'm gonna
this
tell
dude
you,
Jaden Bradley is balling the
yeah,
way he's been balling. Luke
yeah.
need to be concerned. Diami might be okay.
Diami
Um,
might be okay because he offers something they
Vance
don't have.
might be concerned too.
Oh yeah, he's
I
probably out.
think he's taking Vance because somebody you haven't brought up yet. I'm sure we're gonna talk about, but he's definitely
Mhm.
earned him a spot on the
Yeah,
53.
yeah, yeah. I'm hearing too that the
There
rookie
you
is
go.
actually taking snaps from Luke McCaffrey.
Hmm.
That's what I'm hearing, and you can see it, man. This guy reminds me of a young Terry McLaurin. The way he makes those routes, he's going up. The ball is behind him. He's stopping. He's jumping. He's catching the ball. He's bringing it in.
Hmm.
Man, you could just see it that this guy is going to be a problem. My man Antonio Williams, man. I think Luke. Look, you said it. De'Ami Brown, Jefferson, Luke. I think. I think Luke gonna make it. I think Luke. As a matter of fact, man, let's do this right now, man. Let's stop all this. Let's go to the wide receivers, man. Who gonna make the squad, man? Let's go.
How many? How, look, how many are they keeping? 6, 7?
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
wait a minute.
let's just say seven. Let's say
7.
seven.
Okay. All right. Terry's good, right?
Terry,
Okay.
Diggs,
We know Diggs is good, right? I,
Antonio Williams.
Antonio Williams is good, right?
Right.
I think Traylon Burks is good.
Okay, Burks. He's in there.
Yeah,
He's in the
he's been
building.
he's in the
That's
building.
4.
That's 4. Okay. Now I'm adding Jaden Bradley.
I'm adding Jaden Bradley. I think
Okay.
he outplayed them all.
Right. That's 5.
That's 5.
So we got 2 more.
2 spots. Luke.
2 spots. Luke.
You got the little dude, the punt. I think the punt returner dude
Oh,
gonna make it just because he could punt return.
right. The Virginia Tech kid,
Right.
from last year pick. So
He gonna
so
make
they
it just because he can return those punts.
right, and
Jaden
they've been
Lane.
talking Jalen Lane. They've been talking about him in camp. They say he's
One,
been getting
two, three,
highlighted.
four, five. That's 6
That's
right
6.
there.
We got 3 guys
So
with 1 spot.
3 guys for fighting for 1 spot.
We didn't count De'Ami Brown. We didn't count. Vance, and we didn't
Nope.
count Luke.
Luke. 3 dudes battling for one spot, man. Maybe it's gonna come down to this last preseason game against the Ravens. Somebody better step it up.
Luke might make the team because he's the kick returner.
I think Luke is going. He gonna he and
Because what
they already
Diami and
know
what Vance Jefferson bring them in special teams?
nothing.
Nothing.
0.
And Jaden Bradley, I think he's been playing some special teams.
Yeah, he been making tackles on special teams and stuff.
Yeah. So he actually has made it difficult for those three guys.
Right.
Unless they real key on it, and they're gonna say, look, they're gonna want 2 rookies in your top 7, so they're gonna put him on the practice squad. They put him on the practice squad, he will be playing for somebody by
Oh, they
week
gonna
2 or
somebody gonna
3.
grab him.
Somebody gonna grab him.
Somebody gonna grab him because
Yeah, somebody
he's
gonna grab him.
showing he's auditioning for the whole NFL and he's doing a pretty good job of it.
If they smart, they put De'Ami Brown on practice squad.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna come grab De'Ami. Not from
Nah,
his
ain't nobody
numbers last year.
Nah, ain't nobody gonna grab him.
And then they see him go to practice squad, and everybody gonna be like, okay. They just gonna
The
even look
only
by him.
way the only way he'll get picked up if a team go through some injury issues,
Right.
right? These
Right.
oh well, they got De'Ami Brown out there. All right, well, let's grab him and see what he can do. That's the
And
only
then
way.
his drop radius was high last year. He even got benched late in the season, going into playoffs. He was not even playing for
Right,
Jacksonville. So
right,
their smart thing would be to cover themselves, put him on the practice squad. Take a chance of somebody grabbing him.
right.
I doubt it.
I
I
doubt it.
doubt it very
Yeah,
seriously.
I don't think nobody
So
want him.
I would not put Jaden Bradley. I would not put him on the practice squad.
I could even see because the front office, what the last 2 seasons, man, and I think this time of year, around this time of year, they actually made a couple trades. I mean, a guy like Luke, he might be interesting for another squad, man, just from his name alone. Maybe you can move him. I
That's
I
about
don't
it.
know.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
maybe you can move him. So
By name. That's about it.
by name, yeah, maybe another team be like,
McCaffrey?
oh
Okay.
man,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh,
we'll take a shot on him.
I thought
You
y'all talking
know,
about Christian. My bad.
right, right,
Oh, what
yeah,
this Washington call? I thought my bad. I thought it was San
yeah,
Francisco.
yeah. You might get lucky. Just
I,
dangle him out there, man. See what he might get something for him.
like a pick swap.
Right,
You might
right,
get it from a
right.
7 to a 6 round pick swap or something.
All right,
That's really about it.
that's probably
Um,
about it.
yeah, they I think that's the top 7.
Yeah, it
I
is right there.
Luke maybe because of being a kick returner.
Right,
Because he did
right.
line up at kick return. He didn't get any kicks. It went to what's the running back they picked up, number 24 yesterday. They
Oh,
picked up
Reynolds,
Reynolds,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
He got a kick. I think he got the kick,
right.
early in the game. I didn't pay attention to that after that point because I was a little bit disgusted. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just was just watching and just kind of like, okay,
right.
tagging a few dudes here and there. So
Okay, yeah.
but
All right. Well, look, man, let's jump into some winners and losers from this preseason game. Some guys that actually balled out and put their name on the map. We already talked about some of these guys, and some guys that played horrible yesterday, and it could have cost them their future in the NFL. We're gonna talk about some of those guys too. So let's start with the winners, man. Let's start off on a good note. Who actually balled out that actually put their name on the map for the Burgundy and Gold yesterday, man?
okay. Um okay. Well, we just been riding on him, so can I get the one on each side of the ball, or you
Yeah,
want
of
me to
course.
just
Yeah,
do it?
no, let's do it,
Okay,
man. Let's do it.
cool, cool. All right, so Jaden Bradley for sure, because that's
Okay.
2 weeks in a row
Right.
that he's unballed out and made
Right.
some great plays. There's some guys that was solid and looking real good, but
Hmm.
number one him on offense, and then on the defense, number one, it's going. I gotta get Quan Martin
Okay.
the game ball. I gotta
All
give it to
right.
him.
My man Quan in the building, man.
Yes,
He's looking good.
he made some tough interceptions. He made some tough plays.
Can he
So
keep this momentum
can
up though? That's the
exactly.
thing.
So that's 1 and 2 for me. So, what you got? What you got?
Man, I must say offensively, I must say man, it wasn't a whole lot there, man. Um it wasn't a whole lot there. I must say,
Whew, feel my chest hurt on that one.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the quarterback, man. I'm gonna go with AK,
Oh,
man.
there you go.
Kaliak
Yeah.
Manis, man. My man
Mhm.
Kaliak Manis, he actually played pretty well. 11 for 14, 162, even with that heat on him. He was stepping up. You saw a few plays, he was stepping up in that pocket and just slinging the ball, man. Nice. Sometimes a little behind him, but the receiver made a play. He actually looked pretty good, man. So I'm gonna say that guy, and hopefully Sam Hartman would be actually trying to maybe audition for America's Next Top Model or something like that because we gotta get that guy out of here. He's a terrible quarterback, man. Defensive side of the ball, man. Yesterday, you got Quan. You know what? I'm gonna go up front, man. I'm gonna say Ricky Barber. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Nah, I forgot this
Okay.
guy. I forgot this guy, man. The great Gazoo. My man Coho, man. That guy is
Mhm.
playing his way on this team, man, with that big giant helmet.
Mhm.
Man, look, that guy was the leading tackler last week. And this week he was a leading tackler again, man. My man
Mhm.
Coho,
Mhm.
I think he is planning his way onto this final 53. And I think his buddy from UCLA is gonna be on the practice squad.
This
He just
this is crazy. This is crazy.
yeah,
Because he
yeah.
hasn't Kane has not played bad either.
He ain't play that bad.
He ain't playing that bad. But
It's
this
just that
kid
this
right here
dude is
just
playing
he's
better.
playing better.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's why I
playing
said
better.
earlier, the linebacker play on this team has been very good.
Very
That
solid.
that part very solid. So
Very
imagine if
solid.
that front 3, 4, however gonna go, they do their jobs.
Right.
How
Right.
much better that linebacking team can be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Right.
KO definitely. He gets
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah,
yeah, he was looking good, man.
he
I'm gonna give
might
you
be
one
the
more though.
game. He might be it for
I'm
sure.
gonna give you one more, man. One more for me. Uh Now this is guy has a lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure. The guy he was trying to battle out in camp got cut. He's been anointed the starter. Kind of early, if you ask me, but whatever. Drew Stevens, man. Drew
Mhm.
Stevens. Now he was 2 for 2. The long was what 32 yards, 1 for 1 on extra points. But if that was Jake Moody would have missed one or maybe both of them kicks. So with the
Yeah.
pressure on to show everybody, look, this is why I'm here. He nailed both of his kicks, man. You got to be happy about that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Um, I'd rather them kept Moody around a little longer,
A little
you know.
longer, man. A little
But if
longer.
they confident in the kid, then let's just I get it. Let's just go ahead and move on.
And
Let's
let
just
him
do
get
it.
all the reps.
Let him get all the reps from here on out. You
Right.
know, gets Baltimore to practice, gets in the game next week. Hopefully, we scoring some touchdowns and he kicking
Yeah.
some putting in field goal range.
Oh,
You
so.
know, stuff like that. So I got another one too, but I
Okay.
like
Yeah.
that. I do
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The defensive lineman too. Maurice Hurts,
Yeah. Yeah. Big
you
number
know,
77.
and he had a couple sacks.
2 sacks, two
Yeah,
quarterback hits,
yeah.
2 tackles
So
for loss. Man, look, this guy is like, look, this might be my I gotta go out here and ball out. He's 31 years old, man. You don't have a lot more to play for. So this guy went out there and with the guy you already said it. The guy that got hurt, not too
oh
long.
damn,
What's
throwing
the
my
guy, man? The guy he might even be here next year. The way he's a Newton, my man Johnny
Johnny
Newton.
Newton, right? Yeah, John. Yeah,
With him being out, your boy Hurst balled out.
yeah. I already moved on.
You
I
think
already
he's
moved
done?
on. You got 2 years of just
Yeah.
2 years of just ineffective play because of
Mm.
injury. I mean, how much longer are you going to keep cashing in on it?
Ah,
You know?
man, he was a second round pick too, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
He had a first round projection that fell
right.
all the way to the second round because of injury. That's why he failed.
That's why he fell.
That's
Yeah,
why he failed. He didn't fall for any other reason but injuries, medical history.
man.
So
All right, well, the front office missed on that one.
yeah,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I
yeah.
mean, that was a big miss too, because to me, that was the
Because
guy that's gonna take Deron Payne's spot. Gonna
think
take that
about
spot.
this: second round in that draft, we took Johnny Newton
Yeah,
and we took Mikey.
right, right.
Okay. And we traded with the Philadelphia Eagles, and they got 2 Pro Bowl corners out of that draft and won it
Oh
because of trading
man.
with us. So
Mm,
it's not good.
yeah, that's not good at all, man.
That's
So
good.
they gotta own that one. Front office gotta own that one. That was a big mistake, Johnny Newton, man. Big
Yep.
mistake. 2024 draft pick, second round, 36 overall.
Yep.
That was bad, man. Dude is only 23 years old. Only 23, but
Yeah.
can't stay on the field.
Yeah. They
Can't
Johnny
stay on the
came out
field.
of I think he from Florida down. I think he from down in Tampa.
Yeah.
What's the beach area? Clearwater. I think he from
Okay.
down that way, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So
know he can ball. They just
yeah,
can't unlock him for some reason.
yeah, yeah.
They just can't unlock him, man.
He
All right.
can't
So
handle
those
it.
are the
He
those are the winners,
availability.
man. Those are
Trash.
the winners. Let's go to the losers, man. You know we gotta talk about these losers, man. There's some on there, man. I mean, I know you got some. I got some losers, man. We probably got a bunch of these dudes. I don't know, but who you think the biggest loser from
Yeah,
yesterday,
we
man?
can we can we can chart this the rest of the afternoon. How much I did put my watch on. How much time we got?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we have about a couple hours, man. We can go ahead
Yeah.
and go down this list, man. It's so long. Look, it's a long
Got a
paper
whole
list.
list, man. Yeah, just got a whole list of losers, boy. I'm telling you.
Look, I'm starting right off. The Julian Goodhill and the
Okay.
center.
The center, man. Good Jones.
Good Jones. That's a Goodhill, whatever. Good Jones,
Good
whatever.
Jones, man. Good Jones. Goodbye to
Trash.
Good Jones.
Trash.
Yeah. He was bad, man. He was bad. It was coming right up
Trash.
the middle on him. Just all in Jaden
Trash.
Daniels' grill.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Man. Yeah,
Exactly.
he was terrible, man. The running game was terrible. Robert Henry Jr. We talked about him earlier, man. He's a loser, man. That fumble was on a kickoff return, right? It was a punt. I think it was a kickoff return.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was on a kickoff or a punt. One of those. He was returning, I think, and fumbled that
Okay.
ball.
Right.
But either way, 4 carries for -3 yards. I know it's against the Lions. I get it, but at the same time, you got to make something out of something, man. You have to, especially when you're a guy like this who's trying to make the final 53 or at least the practice squad. I think that game yesterday cost him his NFL career, man. I don't think he gonna make it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Cause I mean, you're figuring that he got a good look against the Miami Dolphins. That's the
Yeah,
Miami Dolphins.
that's
You
Miami
know,
Dolphins, man. They're terrible.
that's not nothing to sit here and be like, okay, all right. You know, he 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 just wasn't effective at
Right.
all. And to come out after last week, maybe I don't know, man. These dudes, man, I feel like they pat themselves on the back after they
Mhm.
do great, and then they come out and stink the next week.
Right. Right.
I don't. It's no consistency. That's why I like for the game balls. Yeah, we're talking
Mhm.
dudes with consistency. And I feel
Yeah.
like that those guys definitely need to be pat on the back for consistency. But
Right.
yeah, he's definitely a guy. Get a trash can.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
definitely
stay
a
on the
loser, man.
offensive line. I'm gonna stay on the offensive line. You know,
Okay.
definitely. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. He was
Chris
terrible,
Paul.
man.
Chris
Terrible.
Paul.
Couldn't block nobody yesterday.
Chris Paul.
He couldn't block, man. He looked awful.
I didn't call him out last week.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah, he
call him
was
out
bad
last
last week
week.
too. Yeah, he
He was
was.
bad last week.
Against the Dolphins.
Yep. He was bad last week. He didn't much. They just looked at the same film from the Dolphins film and did the exact same thing. Just
Right.
pressure right up the middle.
Right up the middle. Ain't nothing
So
they could do about it. Couldn't stop it at all.
nope, not at all. Not
And
at
he
all.
better step it up, man. He only got a 1 year deal from us, and if he keeps playing like this, he gonna find himself out of the NFL, man. He better step it up. He better, man, because there's gonna be some young cats out there, fishing for his job, especially if we have a draft where there's a lot of offensive linemen. A guy like Chris Paul ain't gonna hang around. He not playing like this. No way.
Mm. And nobody want him this year.
Right.
If he come in and be so this, I mean, from last year, he didn't
Hmm.
get no offers.
Right.
Free agent. We brought him back.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think he might be gone, man. I think another loser too, man. We just named off our 7 wide receivers, man. I think De'Ami Brown was a loser from yesterday, man. 1 catch for 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards.
mm,
That's it.
mm.
Anybody can do that. Anybody.
Yeah,
And I think De'Ami Brown just played himself off this roster, man. I mean, he got the one thing that I guess these other wide receivers can't do, that vertical threat, the speed vertical threat. But at the same time, ain't nobody buying that. Even if you run it down deep, you ain't gonna throw in the ball. If you do throw it to him, he ain't gonna catch it. So who cares? Defensive coordinators ain't scared of that, man.
but see, I disagree because Terry showed ability to
Right.
deep ball threat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as non-existent as it's been because of the quarterback we had over the years.
Right.
But that
Right.
that first year doing the rookie year, JD5, Terry showed that
Yeah, he
he can
showed it.
get
Showed it.
open deep. He made a
Right.
lot of big plays deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So um, I think we'll be okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think with Jalen Lane with his, I mean, I'm sorry, Antonio Williams with his route
Mhm.
running, he
Yeah.
can scheme. They can scheme him, and he'll eat
Right. Right.
downfield.
Right.
So, but yeah, I agree, man. I think De'Ami Brown is pretty much.
I
I
think
don't.
he might be done.
It was a laugh when they signed him for me. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we needed, wide receiver help. So I was like, okay, maybe he can come in and do something. Maybe he can get motivated, come back to DC, maybe get that playoff De'Ami from the Lions game a couple years back.
Right.
I don't see it.
Well,
I don't see it, man.
don't you feel like key positions when they end up going to get somebody like De'Ami Brown, Julian Goodbar, situation like that,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
because they didn't acquire the top get that they would seem to be wanting to go after.
yeah.
Like the center
That's
they wanted, the
yeah.
Baltimore center, they
Right,
didn't get him. So
right.
then now they didn't
You
even
go
do that. They just
right.
drafted a center.
Drafted
You
the
know,
center.
wide receivers, it was two guys on the list. The kid
You
from
didn't
the
get either one.
Colts,
Colts
Romeo
and
Dobbs,
Dobbs. Yeah,
right? Didn't
yeah.
get neither one of them. So
Right,
now you're going down through the trash heap.
right.
Van Jefferson,
And Jefferson,
De'Ami Brown,
Tommy
going
Brown.
through digging these out and hoping you can revive them.
Right.
That's the problems that I have.
With the front
They
office. Yeah.
front off, they got high expectations, and then when they don't pan out, then they digging for
Right.
guys. Then they
Right.
searching through the heat and trying to find a guy and hoping they can revive him.
Yeah, they
You
gotta
know,
come up with better. Better all season plans would be good, but at the same time, the off season wasn't that bad, but
no,
they
no,
didn't. They just certain positions they didn't address, and then you figure too, like the center spot that was self inflicted. Like you had a center, and you cut him loose, and he wasn't even making that much money. I don't understand it.
right.
Makes
I'll
zero
be
sense to me.
honest. I mean, hindsight, yeah, he got hurt. He
Yeah, you got
just got put
hurt.
on
Which
IR, I
yeah.
think this morning.
Right,
So,
right.
but you're not thinking like that,
No, at the time he was healthy.
right? But it was no reason. And then, but the point is, you let him go, and then you didn't have a backup plan for that,
He had no backup. He had no plan. You cut him,
right?
but no plan.
You couldn't get the center from Baltimore, so where did he go? The Raiders or something like that, and the
Yeah.
Raiders paid him monster. You know,
They paid him too much, if you ask
yeah,
me.
yeah, I agree, but still, there should have been another plan.
Right,
You know,
right.
maybe in a higher draft pick
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
center, and there was some good, decent centers out there. So I mean, we did get a good one, possibly, but Goldman, and you got to wait to see.
We gotta just wait
He
and
was
see.
who was he
We'll
6th round
see.
pick?
Yeah, he might can ball. He's
Yeah,
looking solid, but that's just a wait and see type of thing, man. If the guards was stronger, Cosme, yes, Paul, no. But if we had two studs, and then I would stick that rookie out there, no question. No, I wouldn't even hesitate. But most bliss is gonna come from the left side. He's gonna come from that left side with Coleman out there, Chris Paul, and if you had the rookie center, it's gonna be a jailbreak on that side, man.
yeah,
It's gonna be ridiculous.
they're gonna have to keep the running back. See, that kills it. When
Yeah.
you got White out there trying to
Hmm.
run a route, he got to be more concerned with getting a block, a chip,
Right.
before he can even be released.
Right.
And then how much that's going to help. I don't know. So you limiting guys out there running routes.
Right. Right.
You're taking away weapons by having to have somebody help
Yeah, they're gonna have to help.
block
They don't have no
because the
choice.
guys up front are not able to do it.
Yeah.
So I, I don't know.
So any more losers, man, from this game? It's a lot of them, but those are the guys that I think, for me anyway, were just bad and played themselves off this roster, man.
Um, I'm just kind of running through because I feel like defensively, everybody had good moments, and I think if they were hindered, it was just because of the bad play with the
Right.
tackle play.
Right.
So, and then offense, it just to me they just couldn't get off and do anything. So, I mean, the biggest losers for me was just the entire offensive line.
Yeah, the whole offensive line was terrible.
Josh Conley Jr. didn't
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
anything.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah,
No.
he dude just whiffed by him, and then
Hmm.
Jaden just stepping in and getting gently tackled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, I mean, for me, I could just would consistently stay on that offensive line and go cross the line. You were bad. He was bad. He was bad. You
Right.
know,
Right.
they
Right.
played a little better in the second half, but then think about, AK, he made some good throws with the
He missing the
pressure.
throws with that pressure, with the heat on
Right.
him. He was
and
doing good, man.
he stepped up in the pocket when the pocket was just about to smash him, like a trash compactor. He
Right.
just came over the
Stepped
top,
up, made a nice little play.
So that's the stuff that we just couldn't even get to see with JD. And I get
Right.
it. I'm one of them guys that say, man, keep throwing him out there. But after
Yeah.
that, I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
get him out of there.
It was ugly. It was ugly.
I said, get him out of there. I was like, oh, whoa,
Yeah, it was ugly. You had to
pull it
get him
out.
out.
Get him out.
You had to get
Yeah,
him out of there, man. That was
no.
ugly.
I had to
He
go
would have
against
got
my
killed.
rules. I trashed that out. Get him out.
Yeah.
No. So offensive line,
Whole offensive line,
trash. Whole
trash.
offensive line, trash.
They got to do better, man. They have to do better, and I don't expect to see a whole lot next week. Well, this week against the Ravens on Friday. It's gonna be some entertaining football though. It's gonna be a bunch of dudes out there just trying to make a name for themselves. So you put a big hit on somebody or make a huge catch, and you might could
Right.
stick around. So that's gonna be fun to watch. I'm not sure if you're gonna watch that game, but I'm gonna try to catch that game Friday night, man.
I'm gonna watch it because I'm just happy to see the burgundy and gold. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm
Right.
just happy to
Yeah.
see them running around, flying around, and then
Hmm.
I hated to be on this where we just literally trashing. But week 2 preseason should have been much better. The
Much better.
penalties, the
Yeah.
offensive line being trash, or getting run
Yeah.
up the middle, couldn't get a
Right.
running game going because of the offensive line. That should be looking a lot better at week 2.
I agree.
You know,
That's what it's all about. You look at
so
the scores in some of these games, man. Them teams are flying around, but not us.
Josh Allen started for
Yeah,
the Buffalo
teams
Bills.
flying around, man. You gotta get that work in. You have to.
Right. Oh, what's the Raiders with their first round pick? The rookie
Mendoza.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Mendoza was getting, oh my God. They was smashing him, and they
Yeah.
just kept sending him back out
Yeah. You gotta get out. You gotta get out there, man. You can't have these guys a bubble wrap because what's gonna happen is week 1 against the Eagles. That's gonna be their first major action, and they're not gonna be in sync.
there. Man, he was leaving
So
him out there to get
that's gonna be a
killed. I
loss.
was like, dude, y'all serious?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did
I'm not
so.
that guy. I'm the one that like keeps sending him out. But the way
Yeah,
he was getting smashed, I
yeah,
was like, I might want to pull him out. And
yeah.
they kept sending him back out. He played like it was on script. You
Right.
know, first thing I'm hearing, Dan Quinn said they were only gonna play one series.
Mm,
What?
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, get him
I'd have
out.
played at least 2, out of 2 to
I think
3,
I'd have
you know.
stretched it to 2, but
Right.
it was kind of hard to watch. It
It
was
was
hard to
hard to watch.
watch.
That was hard
Yeah,
to
so
watch,
I
man.
I, I can't really be. It's hard, man. That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it and watch week 3. Not with a lot of expectation.
Yeah, Imma watch it, man. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Football,
Yep.
Friday night, I watch it to see these young undrafted guys and rookies, and these guys just fly around trying to kill each other, man, trying to make a name for themselves and try to make us a 55 to 53 somewhere in the NFL. If not here,
Oh yeah, yeah.
man, I'm
They're
definitely
gonna.
watching that game. So
Yeah, they're auditioning for their lives. That's basically what they doing,
yeah, you
and
never know, man. It's gonna be
it's
fun.
okay. I'll be there with my Kool-Aid, you know,
There it
sugarless
is.
Kool-Aid. I'm getting a little old. I gotta watch the sugar. So,
There it is. There it is.
but I'll be watching. No doubt, no doubt.
All right, Zeke, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Listen, Commander fans, man, the winners and losers from week 2, preseason, you heard it right here on Boys and Burgundy. Wasn't a lot to cheer for, but we found some positives. We found some positives, a lot of negatives, but at the same time, hey, and another thing, y'all leave Sonny Styles alone, man. That guy gonna be
Oh
fine.
man,
Y'all get off his
stop,
back. All right, leave Sonny Styles
stop,
alone. So
stop.
stop it, man. But listen, man, before y'all click off, before you log out, before you end this video, listen, man, hit that subscribe button right here. And while you're down there, also bang the like button, ring the notification bell so you be notified every time Boys in Burgundy drop a fire episode. Zeke, is there anything you want to say to the people, man?
Hey, I'm just following with you, man. Hey, let's let this thing play out, man. You can't judge the dude off a couple of snaps. That's
That's
just
right.
that's just straight hate. That's just
That's
straight
right.
hate. You just want to
That's
be
right.
known to be the one to be the first one to say, "I told you so."
There
Well,
it
guess
is.
what? You're gonna be the first one to be like, somebody gonna pull up that receipt, gonna pull it up and show you,
And they're
and
gonna pull it up.
somebody gonna find it.
They're
They
gonna
already
find it.
checked it off,
They're
and
gonna
they're
find
gonna
it.
bring it out and say, "Look, Told you. Back
There
off.
it is.
Relax. Relax.
There it is. So y'all take a chill, man. Bang the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode of Boys and Burgundy. For OG Zeke, T May, we out, baby.